Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Eros and today I'm going to be showing you 5 hacks that you can use to attract more clients on LinkedIn. So when it comes to connecting with professionals, high network individuals, attaining new leads, building your overall network, LinkedIn is the absolute best place. In fact, there's roughly 630 million plus profiles on the platform, so it's an absolute goldmine for client acquisition. So whether you're in a B2B or B2C business, LinkedIn is the place to help you scale and build your client base. LinkedIn can actually grant you and help you find your ideal clients using its targeting systems. Before you rush into LinkedIn and ruin your brand image, here are 5 hacks that you can do to attract more clients this year. The first little hack and technique is to use LinkedIn's built-in targeting systems. So remember all those fields you filled out when you made an account on LinkedIn? All those data points that you've embedded, so your name, your company name, your positions, your previous positions, your previous businesses that you've worked for, your previous education. I can go, the list goes on, and all these details are filled out during the profile creation process of making an account on LinkedIn. And what this does is it enriches the platform's database, making it extremely accurate and useful for an individual to reverse engineer that process. So in short, you can actually use LinkedIn's search feature to reverse engineer all that information and re-input those fields in the filters of the search tool. So let's say you do something really niche, like you repair laboratory equipment for businesses and universities. So you would go onto the search tool and search companies and organizations. And for this specific example, you'd potentially search universities, hospitals, and clinics, because they would potentially be looking for laboratory services. You can now create a list of all those organizations or businesses that come in the search result, and then you can then go deeper and find relevant people within those businesses that you can potentially connect or reach out to with your product or service. That is the first hack. Use LinkedIn's targeting system to help accommodate and find your ideal clients. The second tip is become part of the new LinkedIn movement. So what is the LinkedIn movement? While the LinkedIn movement is not a specific thing that LinkedIn has created, it has been a very big trending hashtag for quite a while now on LinkedIn. And while it's not created by LinkedIn, it's actually strongly supported by the platform, so you're in very good hands. So LinkedIn Local started out as a single hashtag, and it had the idea of connecting those individuals that are online via LinkedIn and then allowing them to meet up in person. Basically a networking event. But the campaign of that hashtag is now grown to over 100,000 members across 80 different countries. So what I'm getting at here, unlike Facebook and Twitter potentially, the LinkedIn community wants to meet up and connect and network with different individuals, because people are on the platform for specific reasons, and one of those reasons is to meet new people and network and expand their network. It allows you to have that face-to-face interaction with your clients or potential clients that you have connected with on LinkedIn, and now you can meet them in person and start creating relationships and interacting with those people. So you can use that search tool again to write LinkedIn Local, and then you'll find a range of different cities and locations that you could potentially go and network in. So that is the second tip. Use the new movement of LinkedIn Local. Not many people know about this because it's relatively new. It will allow you to connect with people in your niche or market in person, because the best interaction is a face-to-face interaction. Hack number 3, join relevant groups. Groups are super important on LinkedIn and a very good way of finding your ideal prospects and potentially turn them into customers. You're probably thinking how? Well, first of all, it gives you a front row seat of all the discussions within that niche or market, because within that group, people will be posting. This will then allow you to see gaps in the industry that are going to be very clearly highlighted within these groups, which will allow you to make better content for your profile. Finding those gaps is going to allow you to segment and input your content in those gaps and provide the most value for those users. But more than that, you can actually increase your reach because you'll be expanding the amount of people that see your posts. So this will increase your brand and it will increase your authority within that industry or niche, which is ideally what we want to be doing when you're on LinkedIn. So giving out your opinions within these groups, giving as much free and valuable information as you can to these groups, responding to people's questions, answering questions, asking questions that are industry related and discourse and make you a more credible status. So basically you want to be setting yourself as an expert within these industry related groups. Ultimately, this is going to lead to more profile views, which is extremely important, but it can ultimately lead more people to go over to your website to find out more about your business and increase the chances of them becoming a potential lead. And while this is great, and LinkedIn goes that step further and actually allows users to create their own groups. So if you can't find a group with your niche or industry in it, you can just go and create your own one. So it's super easy. It's a great little hack and tip. Join industry related groups and start putting your 2 cents within them, and don't start spamming those groups. I reiterate, do not start spamming those groups with promotions or sales. Give as much value and as much information that you can for free within those groups to help those people. So hack number 4 for attracting more clients on LinkedIn is to attract inbound leads. It sounds obvious and downright simple. Most businesses don't do what I'm about to explain. So every day you'll be noticing new people looking at your profile every single day. So while most social media outlets and websites can tell you how many people are coming to your website or profile per day, LinkedIn takes it a step further and actually allows you to see who looks at your profile. And this is super important because LinkedIn gives you that ability to see who is looking at your profile. That is crazy. These people may have just looked at your profile out of curiosity. They might be competitors. However, if someone's took a slight interest in your profile or has read an article or a post that you've written or documented on there might be a chance that they are interested in what you have to offer, and it might just need that little outreach to them. So LinkedIn thankfully sends you a notification every time someone views your profile. To view everyone, you do have to upgrade to a LinkedIn premium account, but it is so worth it. And if you play it right, you can actually increase the amount of business opportunities because you're now able to see who is taking an interest in your area of expertise. There's a few questions you want to ask yourself. Instead of ignoring those people that have viewed your profile, ask yourself 2 questions. 1, why do you think they visited your profile? So that you could answer with, oh, they're a competitor, or they are someone looking for a marketing expert, a real estate guy, etc. It could be that they are simply just browsing keywords in the search tool of LinkedIn. So second question you want to ask yourself is, could they be a potential customer of mine? And if they aren't going to be a potential customer of yours, is there anyone within my network that I can link that person up with that might benefit each other or could be a prospective client for that individual? I don't want to be selfish. I want to help others within my network. At the end of the day, LinkedIn is a social network. So be social and actually help people gain clients as well, because eventually people will return the favor and recommend your services to other individuals as well. So if someone has viewed your profile and you think they'd be a good fit for your business, don't hesitate to reach out and get connected with them. You can start conversing with them, and not only that, they could actually start seeing your content and end up conversing with you. Sometimes people are hesitant to send you a friend request, so be confident, go out your way and send them a friend request. And plus, they are more likely to connect with you because they've already seen your face on your profile. The 5th hack is use LinkedIn's marketing solutions. So I think it goes without saying you should be using LinkedIn's marketing solutions. However, LinkedIn hasn't nailed their ad platform yet. It is extremely good at targeting because of all the data that we've given the platform. And there's so much more to its marketing solutions than it gives out. It's going to increase brand awareness by running ads. It's going to help generate leads using the ads on the platform, and not only that, increase traffic to your website. So because the platform is a professional network, like I've said, people have put all their details of their businesses and of their positions. You are able to target certain individuals and certain positions. So I'll give you an example. If you want to target a director or CEO from a certain business, you can do that. You can specify, I want to hit directors within this niche or industry and put this ad in front of them. This means that you can create your creative and make it hyper targeted and call out those individuals with a video or an image that really homes in and connects with those individuals. So you know when you select that targeting, your video or your image is going to the correct individuals, making it easier to convert those clients and make them as a potential lead. The other marketing solution within this 5th hack is in-mail sponsored messages. So you're struggling to connect with someone or even reach out to someone because they haven't accepted your friend request. And I've used this countless times and it's worked amazingly. You do have to have a LinkedIn premium account. However, I had a certain individual that I actually had been recommended to connect with on LinkedIn. However, sometimes so many people are trying to connect with these people and message these people that your message gets lost in the inbox. So what I do is I send out a sponsored in-mail to their inbox, which stays at the top of their inbox and allows me to connect and talk to that individual with priority. So in-mails are extremely good. So you get a certain amount of credits per month, so use them wisely. However, they have helped me out dramatically when I couldn't connect with that individual, or I know that individual's inbox is going to be absolutely rammed with other people's messages. So it's a great way to get in front of that person. And also, weirdly, they feel quite privileged that you've used one of those credits to get in front of that client, and has actually helped me generate leads just for using in-mail credits. So there you have it, everything you need to jumpstart your LinkedIn process of attracting new clients. So if you like this video and want to see more videos on social media marketing and lead generation, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this a massive thumbs up if you found it very valuable and got relevant information from it. I'd also like to see your tips, so leave a comment down below because I'd love to hear what you guys are doing to attract new clients using LinkedIn or any other platforms that is. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, we'll see you in the next video.